How everybody doing? I wanted to let a couple of days go by before I commented on the shit that's been going on, because I wanted to see what the news media was going to say and this and that. I am not a lawyer. I just play one on social media. So I'm Donald Trump. Make up some names. Me being Donald Trump. Larry, Maurice, James, Frog. You stop there. The last 3 months, we have been having beef with somebody who lives on a different block. The biggest beef is me. I've been having the biggest beef because they have stolen money from me, supposedly, allegedly, and because of the people I just named are friends of mine, and you know, we work in the same circle. They they're with me on this. So we're smart enough not to go and handle the situation. So what we do is we get some of our homies or acquaintances in the hood who they follow us because we the OGs, and we tell them about the situation. We keep feeding it to them, feeding it to them. Now we don't want to get our hands dirty and get implicated in shit, but been on the phone talking to people, being public on social media, telling them about what's happening, tell them how bad this other group is, and how we need to go over there and get this money back. There's really no proof that they really taken the money from us, but they could have, and as far as we're concerned, they have, and we want to get what they have, regardless if they're taking the money or not. So we got our younger crew out here. So me, being a leader, one day I just go out in public and get to telling them like, yeah, they've taken this from us and we need to get it back, and we need to show them that we ain't to be fucked with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll up on their block. I'm gonna be out there with y'all. I'm coming with y'all. We're gonna roll up on their block and we're gonna show them, where the power lies, and we're gonna get what they've taken from us. Now these young motherfuckers go out here, they roll up on these people, and they do a home invasion. Now I didn't show up. I went back. I stayed at the crib with the other OGs, and we watched. I watched what our youngins gonna do. So our youngins do a home invasion. Now, the home that we invaded had security outside, but what they didn't realize is that the security they had outside was actually under our leadership. We told the security that they had outside, protecting their block and shit that they had, or we told them to stand down or else. And some of the security didn't adhere to what we said, and they were going to do their duties. But anyways, the youngins do a home invasion, break into these people's houses, or house or whatever, and in the midst of doing this, people get injured, property get damaged, and some people die. Now, once the security police show up and this and that, you know, some people get arrested, and some people don't. But they all, I mean, it's there's pictures, there's video of everybody that was involved, and you still have me, the people I named in the beginning, still not really being put in the group with these people in a way. But then what we do is we start backtracking on what we said, and we wasn't there, and this and that, and we didn't participate in this, and we didn't agree with anything that happened. What do you think would happen to us? First off, it would be conspiracy to commit a crime, and because we talked about being aggressive, and because people died, there's no um, expiration date on murder. And because people died in the midst of this, what do you think would happen to us? You see what I'm talking about? We all going to jail. RICO Act, conspiracy, murder. I'm going to jail. I wasn't there. I told him, but I participated in a crime. And in all actuality, me and all the people that named were named the OGs. We literally are the hit. We are the cause of all this. Just because we wasn't there, but we're the ones that conspired and brought to fruition everything that happened. So again, don't impeach Donald Trump for what? Don't waste your time. There's no expiration for murder. When Donald Trump is no longer president, if this is not a big ass show that the Democrats and Republicans are putting on, everybody that was involved, including sitting members of Congress, should be prosecuted and should go to jail. And the very reason what happened on Wednesday happened is because you remember when Black Lives Matter people were tearing down statues and they started to rename, certain historical quote unquote sites, and all the Republican people were mad about, well, you can't do that. It's a part of American history, and they shouldn't be allowed to tear down these statues. You know what happened on Wednesday was nothing but get back. These are fucking kids. Because Black Lives Matter movements, etc., were allowed to take down them statues, Donald Trump, Lindsey Graham, and all the motherfuckers sat up there and said that, okay, we're going to let them destroy the Capitol. Because that's where the Democrats preside. Joe Biden, the Democratic president, is going to get elected president. Not we, because I'm not a party in any one of the motherfucking parties, but the Democrats are in charge of the House and the Senate now. So let's give them some of their own medicine. The fucked up thing about it is, all this shit was done and people died. And now they're trying to backtrack out like they didn't. That's how those people breached the Capitol. They were allowed to by the Republican Party as get back for the tearing down of statues and all that shit. If everything is what they say it was, and it's not no big ass group participation with the politicians, with citizens, and it goes to show you there's a double standard. Racism is used to keep classism the way it is. Those people at the top don't give a fuck about you or me, regardless of the color of your skin. They use us for them to stay in power. How do you feel now, you stupid motherfuckers? And again, don't be offended.